Gonna be working in there again today. All right, got my work gloves, and I can get in here and start cleaning up all this stuff. Those old beer bottles, I'm gonna keep those. Those are the they're not the twist off. They're the old type that you use a can opener to pop it off with, or not can opener, but a bottle opener. So I'm gonna start. All this stuff is stuff that just needs burned. Yeah. Even though I'm out in the country, in a rural area, I'm still in city limits. So if I burn something, I have to let the fire department know. And they prefer that I don't. So I might have to come up with another idea. Let's just build another compost pile and compost everything. All this cardboard will go on my compost pile anyway. Yeah, I gotta go through all this. Compost what I can, throw away what I can. So my chicken coop, I think it's only gonna be like 5 foot wide. Like from this brick block to that wall. Could be 6 feet. I'll need to measure it. But it's going to be about, I'm going to say 20 feet long. And right here is probably 10, 15 feet high, maybe taller. That side's a little bit shorter, but I'll fix it up so that the chickens can have, you know, things to get up on and roost on, and also have some boxes on the side over here so that they can lay their eggs, and I'll have easy access to that from the other side over here. And yeah, it's just a matter of getting it cleaned up and moving some of this stuff out, and then you know, doing more work so that the spring we'll have this all set and ready to go for the chickens. Another thing to think about in here is it'll be out of the wind, it will be out of the rain, out of the snow, so it'll be, and it's got this metal siding, so it'll be protected and be much harder for critters to get to them. But there's just a bunch of stuff in here to get out. If I find anything cool, I'll let you know. PVC pipe. Got an old wheel. Clean that up and restore it. I tell you, bunch of junk. I'm gonna have to get a rake, rake this stuff up, throw it away. Oh gosh. Okay. When I'm in a place like this, moving stuff around, I'm terrified I could run across snakes. Even though it's in the middle of the winter, snakes will be dormant underneath stuff. Save all my wood pieces and parts, because you never know. You never know when you might need a wood piece. And I think that's a brace for, looks like a brace for air conditioning there. Yeah. Some of this stuff, just gotta keep, some of the stuff just gotta get rid of. Alright. I'm gonna get a bag and start picking up all this trash. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get a bag and start picking up trash. Big mess. I know. I think animals like plastic bags as much as other people do. All right, I'm gonna get something to get that up. I started up dusting there, just getting all that stuff out. So I had to let it kind of air out a little bit. But you can see how it's looking so much better. I am keeping the beer bottles because the beer bottles will be for another project. And the milk jugs are going to be for my garden. And that is an old battery. That's a Mopar 72 series. Ultimate power, ultimate performance. Yeah, right. It's been sitting in here in the shed for probably 15 years. I need to move that in with all the other batteries. But check this out. All right, it's looking better. Getting it cleared up. And you see my feet here. But anyway, I've still got a lot to do. I'm gonna be clearing out a bunch of this stuff here and creating a walkway up through there, because I need to be able to well, I need to clean up this whole darn place, which is a project in itself. But right now I'm just working on my chicken coop area, and I'll get all this out of the way, and eventually I'll get some chicken wire and some other stuff and get this all going. So I got some trash out there next to that Jeep Liberty. But in here, inside this door, there's a whole nother world in there. I'm going to show you all that later. But in there, being underneath, it's kind of cool in there. And I'm going to do a whole series of videos in there. I think you guys are going to like that. But for now, I'm just working on this. Now I got my nose dripping. One thing that I'm definitely going to have to do is get my metal detector. When I get all this cleaned out a little bit better, I'm going to come in here with my metal detector and see what's in all this dirt. Because you never know. There could be stuff in here. You know, just odds and ends. In my mind, I'm thinking things like nails and screws and just other odds and ends. I don't know what that is, but I don't know how long this shed's been here. I'm going to assume this thing's been here for, I don't know, I'm going to say 75 years, maybe. You know, so that's going to be a job getting under there. But I'm surprised I don't see eyeballs looking back at me. I'm gonna have to I had this thing on auto for the light. I'm gonna turn this off and then change the light setting. Okay, that's better. So now I've got the light setting on so I can see. See, look at that. Perfect example. I know. There's no telling what all is in this thing. What is that? Oh, that's a bottle cap. So, that right there's two things that would have set off my metal detector. A bottle cap and a nail. So, who knows what all's in here. Right down there it looks like a spot where the animal's been digging. There's a couple of Brico blocks down in there already. I'm assuming that in the past there have been, I'm seeing a hole back there, seeing sunshine. I'm assuming that in the past they've had critters digging down here. I wonder what that looks like, a cake pan or something. See a chain back there. Some pipes, a glass thing. Odds and ends. But when critters dig around in the dirt, make little tunnels and scoot stuff around, things tend to get buried. So I'd have to get out here and look around and see what all I can find. Oh, a couple of cake pans. I need to get those things out. They might be stainless steel. Might be able to repurpose those. But got my windows. See, these windows right here, these are going to be used for a project. And I've definitely got a good project for them. And these doors, I don't know, these doors with glass, it's got a name on it. Air conditioned. It says air conditioned. Oh wow. I wonder what that came out of. Old doors. And there's the tops of those doors back there. So yeah, I've got some work set out ahead of me here. Got to get all this done and rearranged. See, animals climbing in here just knock things around, push things over. I've got boxes and things. I got those glass blocks there. I got to repurpose those too. Oh, that window pane's broke. Oh well. But you can see the feet prints where animals have all been in here. Oh, okay. All right. Well, okay. Ooh, that light's still on. All right. Anyway, I've got a real good start on this chicken coop area. Every time I get a chance, I'm gonna run out here and do a little bit more. But I've got a mess out here in the yard I gotta clean up. Let me back up and show you this. Oh my gosh. I gotta clean this up. Every bit of this stuff came out of there. So I've got bags of junk, cardboard, plastic pieces. Of course, that stuff's a keeper. Bob just got stuff all down in here. I don't even know what all's in there. But I'll be taking all this and some of the other like styrofoam stuff, like this stuff and all of this up in here. All that's going to be bagged up and taken to the trash as well. I don't need that stuff anymore. And other odds and ends that are out here. What's that? I think that's a big microwave. Yeah, that's a microwave. Oh, that came out of the camper, I think. Yeah, I think that came out of that camper. Well, I've got things to clean up and rearrange. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So anyway, I guess this is a good follow-up on my chicken coop. Stay tuned. I'm tired. I feel like I've got stuff in my chest today. No, it's not what you think it is. It's just the weather and the dust of working in the chicken coop. Of course, there's no chickens in here yet. It's just dirt and dust. And I don't know. I'll talk to you later. All right. In the chicken coop. Well, it's not a chicken coop yet, but it will be. Stay tuned for next time.